name is Megan Farmer for those of you who don't know me, and if you're watching this, that means you have joined my group called Hello Beautiful. And first off, I want to thank you for joining the group and watching this video. It should be interesting because this is my first one, so bear with me. I will probably make lots of weird faces and lots of awkward sayings and stuff because I get awkward when there's a camera on me, like who doesn't? So anyway, for this first video, we are going to be doing a winged eyeliner tutorial. This may not work for everybody. This is what works for me, so give it a shot and see if it works. First things first, I do want to tell you that I've been doing this in my beauty routine for the last 3 years, and still to this day I have those days where I put on my eyeliner and it's not even, or you end up filling up your entire eyelid with eyeliner and it's just not attractive. So don't get discouraged. I still have those days where I have to wipe it off and start over. So like I said, don't get discouraged, just keep practicing. You'll get there. So all I have on my eyes right now is Bobbi Brown cream eyeshadow. It is in Malted. So you can see it's just a little pod, nothing crazy. It comes out a cream, obviously, and then goes on and dries very matte. I like this because not only does it help my eyeliner stay on all day and doesn't smudge, but it's an easy, quick thing to achieve like a really clean look for an eyeshadow and eyeliner, either way. Because sometimes I will pile eyeshadow on top of that. And then the eyeliner I use is called Stila. It is the Intense Black is what it's called. You can see it's a little felt pen, so you get the look of a liquid eyeliner but without the mess of the liquid. It's my favorite brand. Everybody has their favorite, though I know a lot of people like the Kat Von D. There's also a Revlon one I think that people really like, but this is my go-to, so this is what we're going to use. But like I said, you don't have to use it, use whatever you like, but this is what we're going to use today. So like I said, I already have the cream eyeshadow on my eyelids and that's it, nothing else, and I went ahead and curled my eyelashes for mascara later. I do that because when I go in and curl with my eyelash curler after my eyeliner's on, it likes to take a little bit of it off and then it's just a hot mess express after that. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to take my eyeliner and I'm going to go nose to the end of my eye, and I'm going to make a line and pull down. So nose, end of eye, pull down. And you can see it's made my line. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Same thing, end of nose to the end of my eye and pull down. So you can see I have my lines, and this helps to create an even look without having to like eyeball the entire thing. Now sometimes I have uneven eyes, and I know a lot of people do too. So sometimes I do have to go in and kind of fine tune a little bit, but this is a good start to get the same line on both sides. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to pull that line down to the middle of my eyelid. So you can see there's still a gap. We're obviously going to fill in that gap, but this helps to build that connection between point A and point B. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. So you can see connected and connected. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this line all the way to the inside corner of my eyelid. So we're just going to connect right there. I'm sure I'm making a really beautiful facial expression right now. Because who doesn't when you're doing your eye makeup? So you can kind of see there's my rough line on that side. So I'm going to go in and fine tune, and then I'm going to do the other eye. And as you can notice, I am pulling my eye tight so that I can get a really clean, smooth line. Okay, so now I have connected both lines, and you can see I still have this little gap down here, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. So now I'm just going to check to sit back and see if they're even, and of course they are not, because they never are the first go around. So you just go in and you fine tune. And sometimes I even have to go back in and do that same motion we did at the very beginning, just to double check and make sure that line is still there and it's still very stark so that we can see that harsh line right there to create the wing. So there's that. See, and basically the wing has been created, and as you can tell, this shape is different than this shape, but when you look back it looks dead on. That's just because the shape is different than the shape of eye, so it happens, you know, there's only so much we can work with. So now that that's done, I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Perfectly Defined Gel Eyeliner. That's what it's called, and it is in pitch black. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, it's like a gel, but in a pencil, so you can see it there. It's very long lasting too, I really like it. I'm going to go in and line my waterline, so that you can get like that really clean, fine, black look. So I'm just going to go into my waterline right here and bring it all the way down to my tear duct. Oops, we had a mess up. That's why you keep the Q-tips on hand. See, we're good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna get up close, bear with me on the facial expressions, and get really close into my waterline. And no, it doesn't hurt for those of you who haven't done it. It just kind of tickles a little bit, so you just have something you have to get used to. So then now my waterline is lined along with that, and I'm going to go in and just critique this one just a little bit more. You can see that my line is a little bit thicker right here than it is right here, so I'm just going to thicken this side up just a little bit to make a match, and then we'll be done. Guys, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and finish out my entire makeup, and then I'm going to show y'all what it looks like with the final look, so stay tuned. And that's it, guys. So that's all there is. I'm going to do a close-up look on my eyes so that you guys can really see it. And it's as easy as that. So I hope you guys can use this tutorial at home, tongue twister, and really kind of figure out what works for you and your winged eyeliner. Post selfies if you want. Ask me questions if you guys have any. And if there are any other videos you guys would like to see. Until then, I guess, happy winged eyeliner. Go home and try it and see what you think. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.